We said more was coming soon. We didn't say how soon. It's the thing, innit? We never said how soon. So y'all can't get on our asses. You feel me? Y'all can never get on our asses on that. We didn't say how soon. Shit, appreciate it while it's here. We back, baby. Season 2 with full effect too, innit? We'll get you more guests this year. But once again, you know, we gotta go back to an OG version one time. Me and Phineas one time, you know. Just do a little podcast one time, you know. You know how it is. We had to go back to the OG version real quick. So hey, we here. Phineas, tell the people what's up.
Wallah, I've been surprised. Man, it's been a long time coming. Tunaongelea kila siku, but I'm just happy that we're able to just do this thing, you know. At the end of the day, I just think we realized the more that we keep on taking time, like how much we just need this space for us, actually, you know, which is crazy.
As much as y'all enjoy it too, we need it for us too.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, exactly.
We need it too. It's important.
So yeah, just catching up with whatever has been happening a lot, you know.
Yeah. Let's talk about current events.
Yeah, you know.
I know a lot of people want to.
Kuna mambo mengi sana.
Tunaanza na bongo or tunaanza
tuanze kikapu ilipotoka jamaa.
I see you.
Kina James Naismith.
Yeah, you know. Actually, he was Canadian.
What?
He was Canadian, so.
Oh yeah, because it was among one of the things of what do I do in a winter to get a sport. So
exactly.
Okay. I mean, if you're tuning in, personally, this is a podcast where we talk about basketball. We're basketball enthusiasts, but also just bring a little bit of culture that is around basketball, but also our day-to-day lives that goes around family, relationships, you know, gossips.
Yeah, literally. We don't do it all in here. We do it all in here, man.
Yeah, literally everything that goes through it.
If you're joining us in this journey, whenever, because I mean, I feel like season 2 is bigger and better.
Yeah, man. Like I just think one thing I'm just proud, Nikwamba. I think there's a quote that says, you know, slow motion is the new motion. You understand? Like
that's true.
Sometimes, even though we haven't been that consistent, like we should seek, we find a way to get back. To me, it makes me not discredit the amount of time we've just put in on what you've just started and how much we value it. We should seek, we just find a way to just balance out and just, you know, get back to the things that we do to do. You know?
That's facts. And that's a little gem he just dropped for y'all. Slow motion. It's facts though. What you mean? It's facts. That's all I'm saying. Slow motion is the new motion, bro. You gotta, bro. As long as you doing, even if it's tiny, every single day.
Yeah. Bro. I mean, that being said and put it outside.
That's what I was gonna say. That being said,
a lot of things, you know, there's a lot of things I think has been happening in the hoops world. When we say hoops, it means basketball and specifically the NBA. The NBA season is back. You know,
finally, hey! Oh my God, it feels like things feel so much better with the NBA season being back.
For sure.
You know how it is.
I don't know. Like as we recap back to it, it feels like there's some championships that people get to win. There's always a story that will linger for a longer time than other championships.
Yeah.
And to me personally,
Boston's one of them.
Yeah, I think the Boston is one of them that maybe because of how the finals were. It was like 4-1. And at the end of the day, it's like there wasn't so much of a story that lingered for a longer time on my side.
Yeah, in terms of the hoop itself. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Then let's say let's say the Nuggets won. The Nuggets championship kind of lingered a little bit.
Yeah.
The Warriors won also, how they just came back. You understand? Yeah. And then going back towards that, it's just like maybe a perfect story would have been if Anthony Edwards won a chip, you know? Or maybe, I don't know. Because like he built up onto himself during the playoffs. Then if you would have get to win the championships, I think, let's say the Wolves are much more prepared for the Celtics more than the Mavs were,
Then
which
I
yeah,
think so. I think so.
yeah,
But
the
the Wolves
Mavs.
weren't prepared for the Mavs. That's the thing. Because Luca just did his Luca cooked,
I mean,
right?
he's still doing his thing though. Like,
That's true.
have you seen this like regular season though?
Hey man, but that's the thing. That's the thing, though. We always talk about Luca regular season. Yeah, he's gonna be doing
Yeah,
his thing, bro.
yeah,
Where was he in the finals, bro? Shit, you a
oh yeah.
Dallas fan, my nigga. Like,
But again, like
where was
I
brother in the
think also
finals?
this other part of, let's say, our shooters like Tim Hardaway, Kai also wasn't showing up enough consistently. You see, most of the games will be like, oh, maybe this game Kai will go off, or maybe how he started. Like it was like, okay, maybe I'll get my points in the fourth.
Yeah,
The series against the Clippers, same
yeah,
thing. On the fourth, he went crazy.
yeah,
So maybe the review of that would have been okay. I want to get hot from the start, like I want to get going from the start and just find my way and my rhythm towards it, rather than waiting. At the end of the day, it's like, okay, the fourth is here. You're not anywhere to be seen. You understand?
yeah.
So yeah, I was just thinking about it. I was just like, it felt as if like, when a bully wins than like an underdog wins. It's different.
Oh,
You
so
know,
is that how you feel like the Celtics were
yeah,
this
the
year? I
Celtics,
mean,
the Celtics are almost near perfect
yeah, I swear to
since
God,
even
bro.
if you look at the journey, the
Yeah,
squad, like
they're
how
damn
they
near perfect.
balance out. Adding Kristaps Porzingis, a guy who can roll, is a lob threat, but also is a pick and pops threat. A seven
Exactly,
footer, like who can do that.
exactly.
Then you
You,
have Drew
you know
Holiday.
what?
You have
You know what the other thing is as well, as you're
yeah,
saying that, I remember like even watching game one because Porzingis didn't play most of the playoffs,
of
and
course, of
then
course, of
him
course.
coming in game one and Dallas could not fucking guard it at
I'm
all,
telling you,
bro.
because like
Like,
how do you plan against that? To me,
yeah,
that was where I think it kind of even got things mixed up together. But I just think, as I'm saying, I think when the bully wins, it's like, okay, here we go again. I mean,
I think so, and I think that's a good point actually in terms of like the overall entertainment, because that leads up to
yeah,
a really good point that I saw recently,
yeah,
about I don't know they were doing like stat tracking, and apparently the NBA doesn't bring it that much viewership anymore, right?
oh yeah, it's
Um,
actually it's actually going down.
exactly. So then,
Yeah,
like, you know, as much as obviously there's so many things where like league
yeah,
pass being expensive, or
true.
you can't get all like a lot of teams are nationally televised. There's so many things like that. But if we put
Yeah,
that aside for a second and
yeah,
we talk about just the entertainment factor, I think people
yeah.
love the underdog story. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
for
So
sure, for sure.
when you come back to things like that, it's like obviously those things are gonna boost popularity no matter what,
Oh
and
yeah,
that's the way things go. So like as
yeah.
much as Celtics is the better team, they won. We don't want to see that. You know what I mean? Like
That's the thing.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're perfect. Yeah, we expect them to win. We don't want to see that shit. We
Hmm.
want to see, I don't know, Anthony
I mean,
Edwards coming up from
exactly.
like,
You
you
know
know
what I'm
what I
saying?
mean?
Like,
So I get what you're
yeah.
saying, and like,
Yeah. Sambo, at the end of the day, it's like, you see, I even saw a video just as we're about to just go on the pod. It's
yeah,
like, Peyton Pritchard, and he was drawing up plays for the squad, and
yeah,
everybody was locking in,
yeah,
and Joe Mazzulla was just at the back, just, nodding his head. And
yeah.
I'm like, how locked in can you be to a point
Yeah.
whereby Peyton Pritchard is,
Damn, bro.
I'm not,
You feel me, nigga? Like,
you
yo,
get my point, like,
chill. You're like, chill, bro. Yo, niggas already want the chip. What y'all doing, bro?
it's insane. It's just insane. And to
That's
get to that
mad.
level, it's crazy where coaches, everybody can just stay at the back
Everybody
and
just lock the fuck
let
in.
you
You
cook.
feel me? Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So
literally.
like that's just crazy to be honest. The Cavs are doing
You know,
good.
with one thing as well, though. Sorry, just before
Yeah.
we get to the
So,
Cavs, I just want to talk about
yeah.
you. You mentioned Pritz, and I think he has a beautiful underdog story too, which is
Oh,
like
for
I
sure.
think you gotta be like in the know with the league, to see shit like that. But
Oh
like
yeah. Oh yeah.
Pritch coming from Oregon, like 4 years, you know what I mean? Not a lot of people take that route, right?
Yeah. It's on a
So he
ball.
really exactly. He took his time to develop,
Yeah.
came into the league and took his
Yeah.
time to develop with the Celtics because he really wasn't playing at all his
Oh yeah, for
first
sure.
year
For
or so.
sure. For sure.
And then
You
for him
see, you seen
to,
how they use him nowadays? Like
yeah, Yeah.
He's a closer. Like you
Yeah.
need the last second shot.
Yeah.
You get in the
Yeah.
game, he gets something for you. And I just think he has find his perfect role in the Celtics
And
and
the
how he
Celtics. Yeah, I
helped the
think
team and just let him do
they fit in so good together for sure.
perfectly.
For
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
And
Yeah,
in
but
other
you know what's
news,
crazy?
yeah.
The finals rematch was on again, and Indiana won
Oh,
it. You know?
right
Yeah,
before
I mean,
the
like, yeah, as the season started, and that's their only loss in their game so far.
Oh yeah, Celtics played who that first game? Oh, Indiana. Yeah, yeah.
Indiana,
No, no,
exactly.
hold on.
You know?
But Indiana's trash, bro. Indiana's not good right now.
What do you mean? Do you know,
Tyrese
like,
is Tyrese is
personally, to
having
be
back
honest,
issues.
what do you
There's so
mean?
many
They
things.
got no. Listen. They got to
But
this Eastern
I just
Conference
read it.
Final for a reason. It's
Ah,
funny because
you know what I think
it,
though. You know what I think? I think they were beating who did they first play? Because I think they were beating New York, right? I like when I
they
look
beat the
back at it, I'm
Bucks.
like the Bucks. They got lucky beating the Bucks.
What do you
That's what
mean?
I'm
No, listen,
saying.
listen, listen, listen. No. Here's the thing. If you trace back, I think the season ended almost, if it's not 3-1, 3-0. The Bucks, since the NBA and the NBA Cup last
Yeah,
season, the
yeah.
Bucks got beat by the Pacers.
That's what I'm saying. I think the Bucks have a
I
lot of
don't,
things they're trying to figure out. Hold on, the Bucks have a lot of things they're trying to figure out, but we can't say they're not a good team, right? So
so
with
is
that being
the
said,
Pacers.
no, they're not, bruh. That's what I'm. The Pacers just got lucky. You know what this is talking about? Did you hear Austin Rivers in his podcast recently saying he'd take LaMelo over Tyrese? And part of his reasons were like Tyrese has been clutch in moments that have mattered. You know what I mean? He's really come through in moments that have mattered, and that's been the Pacers story. In terms of them being a good team, nah. Come on, bro. Let's just be
No,
real.
but here's the thing. What is a good team though? Then, if you have a person or a leader that shows up in moments that matter, if you guys take that guy takes you guys to the Eastern Conference Finals, beating the Bucks, beating the New York Knicks, even
You
though
know,
they
I
were
think
injured,
you know
even
what's a
though they
good
were
team?
injured, what?
The Celtics. The Celtics are the
The
perfect
Celtics
example
are a
of a good
better
team.
team compared to the Pacers. But
No,
but here's the thing. I said the Celtics are a better team compared to the Pacers. Are you? Is there something wrong with that?
yes, what I'm saying is the Pacers are trash. And let me give you an example. Let me give you an example. Who do you think is better between Dallas and the Pacers? Let's just talk there.
Who do I think is better?
The better team. The better team.
The better team. I mean, so far they beat us. I mean, so far among the four
No,
three losses, the three losses right
let's
now,
just talk
the
let's just
Pacers
talk
are
about
the
the better
guys.
team. Let's talk about the
Because
better
here's the
team.
thing. Here's the thing. Like even JT was talking about it in Starting Five, the Netflix show. He
Yeah.
was saying the Pacers will make you run as fast as they can, get you in their game. They'll then another day it's like it's gonna be a scoring game to a point where you get tired, and then because they play so fast. TJ
Yeah.
McConnell, Tyrese,
Tyrese,
and
no
now you
running,
have
no running.
Siakam.
That's true.
Like they play really fast, as their name, the Pacers. So I'm. Do you understand? So here's the thing, though. Here's the
Oh
thing,
my
though.
god,
Like, I just
bro.
want you to listen to me. I
Yeah.
just think a lot of people are sleeping on them because, again, that narrative. It's the Pacers. Just a
There's
normal
no
team.
narrative, bro. Let me tell you something, bro.
But I'm telling you, I'm
There's
telling
no
you.
narrative. It's just alright, bro.
But you know what? Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Mm.
They beat the Celtics so far this season. They beat the Mavs so far this season. I don't know how
They're
top.
like 2-6, right?
I got to get my facts up.
I mean, check. Yeah, they're like 2-6, bro. Those wins that you mentioned are the only ones I think they have.
There is no way.
They're 3-4. My fault. They're 3-4.
How many teams are 3-4 right now? A lot.
How many teams are not 3-4, bro? Let's check the standings right now, bro. Shit, standings.
Personally, I
The
don't know.
Pacers. Okay, are we talking about the East specifically or East and West?
The East.
All right, how many teams are 3-4? Pretty much almost everyone.
Exactly.
Meaning what? So that means they're an average team. Nigga.
So wait,
Second,
so
listen,
wait.
it's Cleveland.
Just
It's
because.
Cleveland,
Oh, okay,
Boston.
which is a better team? The Sixers or the Pacers?
At the moment, nigga, the Pacers are a better team.
That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that since everybody's still in the
We're
same
going back
category
and
of
forth
wins and
here.
losses,
We're
no,
going
listen,
back and forth here.
listen,
Maybe
listen,
let's have
listen.
this discussion halfway through the season, hey?
All right,
What
cool,
do you
cool.
think?
It's all right. It's too early, but all I
It's too
know
early
is
to say
like
anything.
all I know is like last year the Pacers didn't get lucky beating the Bucks. They beat them before that towards the NBA Cups final.
You know what?
So
You know what I
personally,
think? You know what I think? For
yeah,
me to be really sold on the Pacers, let's see
yeah,
them do it this year.
it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's all right. It's
let's see
okay.
them do it this year.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see them doing it this year. All right.
Yeah,
That has gone through the
yeah.
now. The Cavs are, as I was saying, the Cavs are really doing so well so far.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, it's crazy. What's his name? Oh, I don't want to get his name wrong. Cavs coach. Oh,
I was a
Kenny.
big.
Kenny.
Oh,
Kenny.
it's Kenny Atkinson. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just
You know
got
where he
him.
was?
Yeah, in the Warriors, bro. Of course.
Exactly. So apparently, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing they're on this run right now,
Yeah,
and I remember one video I just saw of him saying how good Draymond Green is, and
yeah,
and he was just mentioning how like Steve Kerr was saying that Draymond's ability is passing, but the most important thing is how he passes the ball to like that one more pass to the other guy open,
yeah,
and he was just trying to say Steve Kerr calls them connectors in a sense
yeah,
whereby they just get the ball, let it go to somewhere it's supposed to be going as quick as possible in the most fast pace, and that in
yeah.
turn triggers a lot of things happening on the offense side. So yeah, I mean, I just think maybe because he's been somewhere by they've had a winning culture, he'll bring something to the table.
That's
And
true, and I wanted to talk about that actually, because even
yeah,
like if you because I was watching a lot of Warriors games last year. It's like
yeah,
even when you see him, because he was the assistant coach, but he was still like a lot of the time he was trying to run the offense. Like he was
yeah,
shouting out instructions. Like when you
yeah,
see like the and from him, because he's bounced around in the league a lot. He was the
yeah,
Brooklyn Nets coach at one
yeah,
point.
exactly,
You know what I
definitely,
mean? So
definitely,
like
definitely,
for him to be that passionate about the game, and like
yeah,
just seeing him like I was first of all I was mad happy for him getting that call up for the Cavs. I was like it's perfect. You know what I mean?
yeah,
With just the
yeah,
Cavs culture, because
yeah,
like the culture that president has created just for the
yeah,
organization. So for
exactly,
them, adding Kenny is perfect. So of course,
yeah,
it all
yeah,
makes sense right now. You know?
exactly. I think also one team that I think if people are not serious, in the next 2 years, it might be really good because of the culture and how this guy has been able to do it in different places. Is the
Yeah.
Nets, the Brooklyn Nets too? I
Yeah, I
mean,
think so.
Jody
They're coming.
Hernandez,
They're coming.
Jody's he was with the SAC, but also he's
Uh-huh.
the head coach for the Canadian national team. And
Ah.
yeah, so like
Mm.
I've just been keeping up with how with their all access videos, and they
Yeah.
just showing how he just kind of got the team together and all that aspect. To me personally, I'm like, oh, they beat the Bucks, they beat the
They beat the
Memphis,
Bucks.
you know,
Yeah. They
you
beat they beat
know
Memphis too. Schroeder's
exactly,
going off, by the way.
exactly what is going
Look at
off,
that.
and
Yeah.
now it's just like fewer pieces are piecing together right now, and there's a little bit of there's a little bit of hope with the Nets playing. Um, Detroit. who was the Cavs coach before Kenny?
What's it called? I think his name is Bickerstaff, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I think
I
it's
heard
Bickerstaff.
I heard the brother got there and he was like, "We're gonna go old school a little bit right now. Ain't no more chains.
Yeah,
Ain't no more,
yeah.
Which
Which
is
is
like
cool of
sometimes
them.
it makes a lot of sense. Sometimes, I mean, if you'll be on a losing record and I pay you all this type of money, you better act. You better act
Yeah,
right.
we gotta start changing shit up. That's true.
Like, of course, of
That's
course,
true.
of
I hear
course.
that. I hear
So
that.
like, and then as you can see, it's kind of paying off a little bit here and there. It's not as if
They
it's
beat
a
the
zero.
Lakers.
Yeah, they beat the.
They beat the Lakers
Oh,
2 days ago.
Tobias, I didn't know Tobias is back in
We're
Detroit.
back. Yeah, right. I saw that shit too. I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
Tobias is
I
back
was
in
like,
Detroit.
damn, that's crazy.
Pretty funny
JJ
looking of
has
him.
JJ came in strong. JJ came in so strong. You know,
We can also talk about Bronny James, my nigga. Because the reason
I,
I want to, let me
I
tell,
listen.
I'll say something. I know you want to talk about JJ Redick and the coach's perspective, and it's great. Because I know you've been a fan of JJ and him getting this job, which, bro, it's beautiful, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
disagreeing. Even watching him in a pod with LeBron, bro, he
yeah,
knows what he's talking about. He's
definitely.
someone who loves the game, so it's
Yeah,
nice seeing him show out. The other thing though is the way the NBA is pushing fucking Bronny James, nigga. And I don't even mean to be a hater, but
yeah,
even NBA players are noticing that shit too. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Bro, I think it's when you really think about it, and I know this is gonna be hella controversial, but just hear me
yeah.
out. When you think about it, it's wonderful that LeBron gets to play with the Sun, right?
Oh,
Think
yeah,
about it. A year ago, this guy got a cardiac arrest, bro. This nigga
yeah,
almost died. You feel me? So
yeah,
for him to get his health back, for him to be healthy enough to still play a
yeah,
season in USC, for him to be in the
yeah,
league right now. LeBron also doesn't have too long. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like when you really add all of those things up together, yeah, you know, you can't hate on another brother getting an opportunity, bro. Shit, he's
That's
using
true.
his dad's likeliness. Shit, what
That's
would
true.
you do? You feel me?
Yeah,
What would you do
yeah,
if you're in that situation? You'd want to go to the
yeah,
league too. So I get
yeah.
it.
You're right. You're right.
When
You're
you
right.
put it, when you put all of those things together, I get it. But at the same time, the
Yeah.
NBA has been pushing this nigga too much, bro. Do you even know who the first pick was last year?
I even forget his name every single time I
That's
think
what I'm
about it.
saying, bro.
Yeah.
Who the second pick was? All right, let's not talk about first and second. Who was the third pick? I don't even know who drafted third pick, bro. That's
Honestly.
what that's what I'm saying. It's and I understand. Of course, they gotta push it because it's a source
Yeah.
of entertainment as well. People like
Yeah.
seeing the
Yeah.
whole Bronny James and his dad,
Yeah.
but at the same time, we got actual hoopers this year. You know what I mean? With Zach Researcher, that friend's nigga. I don't even know how to say his last name. Him, Alex Sarr. You know what I mean? These brothers is hooping, right? Zach Edey is doing bits too.
Yeah.
What's it
Like
called?
Reed Shepard.
That's what I'm saying. We hear
Yeah.
more about Bronny James just because of his dad, not because of
Yeah.
his, not because of him hooping.
But again, here's the thing. Like, I think all news is good news for them. At the end of the
That's true.
day,
That's
and
true.
what you and they would feed in what you're gonna talk most about. You see,
That's
like
true.
right now,
And
they
that's what
got
they're doing.
everybody talking most about what? About why is Bonnie getting all that attention? That's good for media. That's good for
Yeah,
discussions.
good for
We can
media.
start somewhere. People can make podcasts about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's
And that's
true.
traction to them. At the end of the day, it's traction to them. Now everybody's
That's all
excited to
they
just see
need.
a Lakers
Yeah.
game because they
Yeah.
just want to prove a point that I say this. That's why
Yeah.
it's. But
Yeah.
again, without realizing, you're watching the NBA.
Yeah.
So all
That's
good. All
true.
news is good for them.
All news is good media. Because, yeah, all this shit we're talking about doesn't really matter
Yeah.
for them.
Exactly.
Because it's like, if
Definitely.
you tune in to
Definitely.
watch, we're getting
Yeah.
some money regardless. So I get it.
Oh yeah.